Okay, so in this video we're going to be talking about how to do best buy problems. Now at the top I've written the two different ways that you can do it. So you can either work out the cost of one or you can work out the cost of the same amount. Now this one I'll show you for the last example why the second method is better than using the first one. But generally it doesn't actually matter which method you use, just use what you think is easiest for you. So we're going to start with EG1. Okay, so we're told that these people have the same amount. One pack has 3 plates at this particular cost, and they do a large pack of 12 plates at £21.24. Now we need to work out which one is better value. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to work out the cost of one for each one, so for the small pack and for the large pack, and then see which one costs the least. Okay. So starting with the small pack, so just make sure everything is really clear. The questions will always say you must show your workings out, so it's really important not just to type it in a calculator and write down this pack is best, okay? So let's start with the small pack. So for the small pack, we're told that there are 3 plates and they cost this amount. So if we do the £5.25 divided by 3, that will tell us the cost of just one of those plates. So again, you can use a calculator for this. £5.25 divided by 3, and we get £1.75. Okay, so this is for one plate. We then do the same for the large pack. So large pack. So we've got the £21.24. Now we're dividing by 12 because there are 12 plates in the pack. So £21.24 divided by 12, and it gives us £1.77. So both of these are giving me the cost of one plate. Okay, so we look at them and we work out which one is smaller. So the small pack is better because it's got a smaller price per plate. So you would say the small pack is better value. Okay, you do need to remember this little comment at the end, okay, clarifying what you have found. Okay, and which one is better value, otherwise you wouldn't have actually answered the question. Okay, so I'm going to move it up. So for the next one, I could do it the same way. So I could work out what one biscuit is worth in the first one and what one biscuit is worth in the second. I'm actually going to use the second method. So this is where you work out the cost of the same amount. So I look at the numbers here, we've got 8 and 10. And we think about what number they both go into. So they both go into 40. So I need to find 40 biscuits for the top one and 40 biscuits for the second. So if these come in packs of 8, to get 40, I'm going to have to times that by 5. Okay, and then for the bottom one, these come in packs of 10. So to work out 40 of them, I need to multiply that by 4. Okay. So for the 8 pack, so 40 biscuits is going to be the £1.92 multiplied by 5. Okay, so 5 times £1.92, which gives you £9.60. Okay, we do the same for the other one. Let's do it in red. So the 10 pack. So 40 biscuits is going to be the £2.55 multiplied by 4. I think it's £10.20, but let me check. 255 times 4. Yep. Okay, then we look at the cost. So the top one is cheaper. So you would say the 8 pack is better value. Now, even if it's really obvious which one is better, you've still got to do the correct workings out. Okay. And for the last one, so these are the more awkward ones. Just because one, there's 3 of them now. But also they're in different measurements as well. So some are litres, some are millimetres. So the first thing I would say is, one, convert them so they're all the same. It's much easier to compare them like that. So one thing to remember is that 1 litre is 1,000 millilitres. Okay, so 2 litres is going to be 2,000 millilitres. That's all right. This one would be 1,500 millilitres. Now, it wouldn't be realistic to work out what 1 millilitre is, okay? Because the pennies are going to become very, very small. So what we're going to do is we're going to work out what 2,600 and 1,500 go into. So I'm thinking 6 litres they all go into, or 6,000 millilitres, because they're the same. So for the 2 litre one, so for the 2 litre, we're going to need to times it by 3, because 2 times 3 gives you 6. For the 600 mils, we're going to have to times that by 10, because 600 times by 10 gives you 6,000. And then for the 1.5 litres, we're going to have to times that by 4, because 1.5 times 4 gives you 6. So for the cost then, we got 199 times by 3. Okay, so 199 times by 3, £5.97. Next one, so 62p times by 10, which is 620, so it'd be £6.20. Okay, so we can always see that the top one is cheaper at the moment. And then the last one, £1.53 times by 4. £6.12, I think. 153 times 4. Yep, £6.12. Okay, so all of these are showing 6 litres worth of cola. So we see which one is cheaper, which is the top one. So you would say that the 2 litres is better value. Okay, now make sure that you use the original. Don't say 2,000 millilitres is the best. Okay, you've always got to go back to one of those 3 options. Okay.